on tonight after how Game 3 went down?
I expect the best version of LeBron. I expect the LeBron taking it to the paint, Stephen A. I expect LeBron the chase down and block shots LeBron, right? The chase down blocks guy, the guy who is setting up his teammates, the guy who is confidently taking that 3-point shot and knocking it down. Now, whether that means he goes over or under on the 31.5 points, I don't know. But 27 points, 12 boards, and 15 assists, with 4 blocks, something like that. Something, that kind of perfect LeBron James stat line when he's getting all his teammates involved and being the focal point of the offense and setting the tone on defense. That LeBron shows up, and, of course, they win. If that LeBron does not show up, that's a story. Then we start looking at things like fatigue and age and even maybe the Celtics lineup that's bigger now that Isaiah Thomas isn't there. But I fully expect the best version of LeBron that we've seen in these playoffs recently to show up tonight.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that drivel that just came out of your mouth if LeBron doesn't perform.
Pearls of wisdom.
Now we're looking at age and rest. This man has had about 24 days off during these playoffs. I don't want to hear that. He's had plenty of rest.
Why wouldn't he
He's
perform?
had plenty of rest. Excuse me?
So why wouldn't he perform? So why would he not perform?
That's right. Exactly. What I'm saying to you is he better perform. He had 7 straight games at 30 points or more in these playoffs. He went to bed the other night, didn't show up. No big deal. He's the best player in the world. Bad game. But he had a fan removed because he was so upset, was based on what a fan had said to him. He was arguing with a fan. That was a problem. Snapped at a reporter. No big deal there. He probably deserved it. But that happened. At the end of the day, you've got the first forms of adversity hitting LeBron James throughout these playoffs. And combine that with the fact that the Golden State Warriors have clinched their deal and they are sitting back chilling, waiting for you to come to their house for the NBA Finals. The level of urgency has elevated exponentially. You've got to stand up, rise up, and remind the world why you're the best in the world, particularly against a Boston Celtics team that has absolutely, positively no answer for you. You were deferring in Game 3 because Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were hitting threes from all over the place, 11 for 13 to be exact, all right? And then you sat up there and took your foot off the gas, and when the bleeding started occurring and you started hemorrhaging, you weren't able to stop it. Now, you get to come back for Game 4, handle your business. But you're incentivized by being embarrassed in Game 3 because of your own individual apathy and indifference. And then on top of it all, you now have an elevated level of urgency because the Golden State Warriors are waiting for you. And by the way, you're the reigning defending NBA champion, and all we talk about is how you're the best player in the world. We don't talk about y'all being champions because half the world thinks that you would have lost had Draymond Green not gotten suspended, and the other half believes that since Kevin Durant arrived, that they're going to wax you guys anyway. If you are the greatest player in the world, you know this. This is a challenge of a lifetime, maybe the biggest challenge you have faced. You stand up. You step up, you rise to the occasion, you answer the bell. This is what you do.
And
period. So I expect LeBron tonight to drop at least 40 and sit there and put Boston on its heels down 3-1. That's what I expect.
And arrested LeBron James and Cleveland Cavaliers team is a different team. We saw it in these playoffs. When they're coming off rest, they're just much better defensively. They're just click on offense. They click on all cylinders. They're a better team. So we know and that's not true for every NBA team. Sometimes teams need to be in a rhythm. The Cavs really benefit, I think, especially LeBron does at his age and minutes played, from rest, especially on the defensive end. So because Golden State's wrapped up their series, certainly the Cavs don't want to be at that disadvantage, having to play too many more games. And so I expect them to try to close them out. Absolutely. But you're acting as though LeBron James, if he has a bad game or he's not allowed to have a bad game, or if he has a good game and they lose, somehow that's an indictment of them and not a credit to the Boston Celtics, who after all are a number 1 seed.
You would happen to be correct. I'm not crediting the Boston Celtics. I believe that the Boston Celtics are a bright young team on the come up. I applaud Brad Stevens to be the great young coach that he is. I definitely applaud Danny Ainge to be the great executive he has proven to be. Those young studs, I'm a fan of Marcus Smart. I'm a huge fan of Jaylen Brown. I like the Kelly Olynyk's of the world. I even like Jerebko, for crying out loud. And Al Horford, I don't know where the hell he got this three-point shot from, but he's making it. I respect the Boston Celtics. Having said that, they are not on this level. They are not on the Cavs level, and they damn sure ain't on LeBron's level. And if LeBron doesn't walk out, and I'm not, and keep in mind, Max, I'm the guy that does not hold LeBron accountable for anything that transpires from late October to mid-April, because I think the only thing that I've ever said about him negatively is that, damn it, you're going to be on the road once or twice a year because you play in those cities and take off at Cleveland as opposed to on the road. That's it. Outside of that, I don't question anything about him during the regular season. This is the postseason. It's the conference finals, and the Golden State Warriors are waiting for you. Right. Excuse me. So we both handle your business against Boston.
We both expect LeBron to have a big game and for the Cavs to win.
I expect 40.
And for the Cavs to win. And therefore, if he doesn't, what are we going to look at if he doesn't? We're going to look at things like fatigue and age, right? If he doesn't?
No.
Because that's what I started by saying. No, we're going to, what, he choked? No. He just forgot how to play basketball?
You know what I'm going to look? I'm going to look at him and go, you know, what's up? It's going to be one of those, man.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? The Golden State Warriors are waiting. What you going to do?
People all fired up right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you.
It's fatigue. So he'd be saying it's fatigue, but not from age.
You're preaching right now. Yeah.
Molly, Max asked me what I'm going to do, and I'm telling you, Max, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go just like this, Max. So what's going on? I mean, Golden State waiting for you. What's the problem? That's what I'm going to do.
Well,
I don't know what you're going to do, but that's what I'm going to do.
You're consistent. We're aware of that. First egg just getting started. This is going to be a good one.